You and Martin Luther King will have the March on Washington outside the Capitol.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Lee.
And I'm Alex Bowe, here with your matinee news.
It might as well be afternoon news considering how much time it's taking to set up all the microphones. But after over 20 years of planning by the leaders of the civil rights movement, the highly anticipated March on Washington for Freedom and Jobs is about to commence. We're here with President John F. Kennedy. Kennedy, how do you feel about the civil rights movement happening right outside your Capitol?
Personally, I didn't want this march to happen, but it's kind of out of my hands. I try to talk to the speakers about it, but I honestly do what my cabinet tells me.
How do you feel about the young speaker, John Lewis, coming up?
Who? He's not more attractive than me, is he? And here we are with Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, how do you feel about John Lewis?
He's a very courageous man, despite his age.
And how do you know John Lewis, Martin Luther King?
So he was in college, right? And he part of this national student movement, right? And he was telling me about it, how I should be a part of it, because he's working to desegregate his school, which is Troy College, and I believe that school should be desegregated.
Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Wow, what a response to Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. Coming up, we have 23-year-old John Lewis, president of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee.
You know, Cheryl, he's actually the youngest speaker of the day. I actually heard he has a prolific reputation, though. Before being a member of SNCC, which he's representing now, he was a part of the National Student Movement, which was successfully desegregated downtown Nashville, local shops with other black peers.
You know, I'd actually feel bad to go after Dr. King. I'd be shaking in my boots.
We're here with John Lewis today. John Lewis, how does it feel to be the youngest person doing a speech on at the March on Washington?
I'm honestly really excited. I've been preaching to the chickens since I was a little kid, and now that I'm here to represent SNCC, I'm super excited to give this speech. But honestly, I don't think Kennedy likes me. He had me cut out some parts of my speech. But otherwise, I'm super excited to speak to everyone.
Glad to hear. Back to you, Cheryl and Alex.
We march today for jobs and freedom, but we have nothing to be proud of. But hundreds and thousands of our brothers are not here.
Dang! His words hit me in the feels. His use of pathos actually makes me want to listen more to his speech.
Unless Title 3 is put in this bill, there's nothing to protect the young children and old women who must face police dogs and fire hoses in the South while they engage in peaceful demonstration. The citizens of Mississippi, of Alabama and Georgia, who are qualified to vote but lack a sixth grade education. One man, one vote is the African cry. It is ours too. It must be ours. We need a bill that will provide for the homeless and starving people of this nation. We need a bill that will ensure the equality of a maid who earns $5 a week in the home of a family whose total income is $100,000 a year. We must have a good FEPC bill. My friends, let us not forget that we are involved in a serious social revolution. But by and large, American politics is dominated by politicians who build their career on immoral compromise and allow themselves an open form of political, economic, and social exploitation. There are exceptions, of course. We salute those. But what political leader can stand up and say, my party is a party of principles? For the party of Kennedy is also the party of Eastland. The party of Jarvis is also the party of Goldwater. Where is our party? Where is the political party that will make it unnecessary to march on Washington? Where is the political party that will make it unnecessary to march in the streets of Birmingham? Where is the political party that will protect the citizen of Albany, Georgia?
The anaphora he just used places emphasis on the lack of action me and the federal government do for civil rights. I feel personally attacked.
What did the federal government do when local police officials kicked and assaulted the pregnant wife of Slater King, and she lost her baby.
Oh my God, that rhetorical question. That's actually a really good point. We totally ignored that situation.
Those who have said be patient and wait, we must say that we cannot be patient. We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now. We are tired. We are tired of being beaten by policemen. We're tired of seeing our people locked up in jail over and over again.
Dang, and NAFRA again? This use of repetition is making me realize how little we do as a government and how tired they actually are and how we should start listening to their demands.
How long can we be patient? We want our freedom and we want it now.
Wow, he actually convinced the crowd to act now. That was more epidemic than my campaign speech.
Get in and stay in the streets of every city, every village and hamlet of this nation until true freedom comes, until the revolution of 1776 is complete. We must get in this revolution and complete the revolution. For in the Delta of Mississippi, in Southwest Georgia, in the Black Belt of Alabama, in Harlem, in Chicago, Detroit, Philadelphia, and all over this nation, the black mass is on the march for joy and freedom.
Why do those places sound familiar to me? Oh no, he alluded to where all the other protests were happening in the South. He emphasized the injustice black individuals face there.
We will not stop. All of the forces of Eastland, Barnett, Wallace, and Thurman will not stop this revolution. If we do not get meaningful legislation out of this Congress, the time will come when we will not confine our marching to Washington. We will march through the South, through the streets of Jackson, through the streets of Danville, through the streets of Cambridge, through the streets of Birmingham. By the forces of our demand, our determination, and our numbers, we shall splinter the segregated South into 1,000 pieces and put them together in the image of God and democracy.
Dang, that was such a good metaphor. That's really going to strengthen his cause.
We must say, wake up, America, wake up, for we cannot stop, and we will not and cannot be patient.